Hi, hey, hello. Let me just hi, good evening, everyone. I'm just waiting for more people to join. Hi, Aman. Hi, Manish. Hi, Double A. Hi, Indie Slime Shady. Like, hi, Nehal. Good evening. Hi, Suraj. I hope you all had a good day and you followed the simple approach which we discussed last night that we are going up. Hi, Saurabh. Hi, Deepak. Nvidia, I'm going to include. Moderna, we can talk. So guys, this is our list. I'm going to get rid of a firm because it has done its job. Instead, I'm including AMD because it's looking really good, held throughout the day. I'm taking out CRM. It has done its job. I'm including Nvidia. I'm removing John Deere and I want to include Microsoft for it. Hi Namit, hi Lakshmi, hi Rajesh, hi Krishna, hi Saurabh, hi Vijay, hi Raman. So this is my list. I have included AMD, Nvidia, Microsoft. I can talk about Moderna because Moderna has been like working as per my expectation. It has come down from 450 all the way to 300. My target is about 256. And I think it should take a pause, but it has given up like almost 35%. So let's see how it moves. I can talk definitely about it. Somebody wanted me to talk about pins. So I will talk about pins today. That's another one which I can include. I wanted to include one more, which is Snap. And pins. Hi, Hardik. Uh, Beyond. Okay, I can take Beyond. Uh, any other ticker? Otherwise, I can get started. Hi, Jairam. And I hope you can see the list, right? So I have this list in front of me. Let me just do an inside scan. Uh, it has inside scan on Netflix, FTX, FSR. Netflix is already there. FedEx, I'm not interested as such. But today was all about a firm. A firm had a massive move. I did not anticipate. So let me just talk about a firm in between people join. So a firm had a massive move. As soon as it broke out of this 118, it never stopped. It went on and on and on and on and on. At one time, it went all the way to 138.88 and then closed right on this long-term resistance line. I think it has made a W, which is pretty evident here. The W is there. On a possible test of 131, I think it can be a good entry. Okay. We can include Baba for sure, Piton, UPST. I'm like a little Tilray, Riot and Marna, what do you call it? Riot and Mara, they both have done their part. So now there's no point discussing about that. Yes, CRM can actually go and test the second target as well. So, hi, Shobit. So let me get started now. Let me share what I have in mind. I hope you all people are looking at my ES levels and making your uh, analysis or making your trade planning with taking that into consideration, because that is working out really beautifully. And I'm sharing in front of you once again so that you can understand why I'm doing this and what is the reason behind this. Okay, so first come first, as I was saying for last 3 days, especially yesterday, that we are making an inside day. So today, what we did was we made another inside day. The interesting part was that we were not making new lows. This was 42.60. This was 42.67.5. This was 42.69. And today low was 42.73. And even in the morning, I said, just forget the futures. We should be good. And as soon as we broke above 43.16, bang on, we moved. We moved and we tested my expected target, which was this long-term trend line, and we closed right on it. You can see clearly right here, right there. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 candle breakout. 4 candle breakout is a massive. You see here, open and lower almost same. And we are testing 4385, which we talked about last night. Once we break 4385, next resistance is 4407. And I am more than sure that we will break 4385 tonight. Okay. So I think if you are carrying long, that's wonderful, because I am carrying long. If you have not, you will see, because this is a breakout from 4 inside days, which is a very good congestion. So a breakout here will be at least 2 candle up. So if you get an opportunity, keep a stop loss of 43.66 and be long in it. Be long in it, and we'll be looking for 43.85 and 4400. 43.85 is almost there. So I am pretty bullish now. And I keep on updating my targets regarding ES on Twitter all the time. And if you have any questions, do ask me there and I will revert. And Manchuk, I will include Palantir and T-Dot in my analysis. Okay, so as of now, my bias is totally bullish and it's showing good response. I was expecting a gap up of 43.85 and I think we are going to have that. So let me just see. ES is positive. Buy area is 4366. Stop loss should be very small, 43659. Target is, see, these targets I've already given. Look at today high. Today high was 43857.5 and next target is 4385. So these things work one by one, and once they start working, you can easily trade them. Super bullish on ES. Triple Q, my target was buy above 359 where it closed. Target was 361, 363, 367. So I think QQQ is already running massive. It's already 363, which is right here. Expect 367. This is making a bullish engulfing. Again, very positive. A move of 361. We are already there. And next resistance is 367. So buy above 361.41, 44. Stop loss will be 359. I'm expecting 367. We might even have it tomorrow. And it's 70% conviction rate on this. So we have some gap on QQQ to cover. It's right now trading at 363 almost. Tomorrow, I think we still have $4. So if you get an opportunity, get in around 361, keep a stop loss, and then go long from here. Apple was my conviction for the day, and I held it. At 139.40 area, I bought 143 calls, which I am carrying at 20 cents. And hopefully they will be in the money at open and they can run. My target is 144.50. And as I said last night, I'm pretty bullish here. My conviction was 180. Now, the only thing is my stop losses will move upwards. My stop loss is 140.60. Target is 143.22. First one is, yeah, everything is same. But this has moved up. So if you get an opportunity around 143, buy it here, and I'll move the stop loss to day low. Target will be 144.50 to 146.20. And I'm very confident on Apple. AMD, this was one of the strongest stock today. It was running beautifully. And even for AMD, I myself am giving a disclosure. I have positions in 103 calls. So this is a trend line, long-term trend line, which it broke. A massive bullish engulfing candle, massive, covered from the bottom to the top. This is really, really bullish. I'm looking for 107. 107 we can achieve maybe by tomorrow. If you get an opportunity, enter it. Keep a very small stop loss, 1 to 102.90. Look for a target of 107, 16, 111.20. And buy 104. I would say buy as near as you can. 104. Again, futures are futures. They are reflecting good at this moment. They may change altogether tomorrow. So I will not be just stick to that. I'll be waiting. I'll not be like say very happy that yes, futures are looking so bamboozled, this and that. Will this sustain at 9:30? That what matters. And between now and 9:30, we have almost 11 and a half hours, almost half a day. Anything can happen in a day, and anything can definitely happen in about 12 hours. So definitely we need to wait and see where it moves. But as of now, it's looking strength. It closed with strength and a gap up. If open, I'm sure is going to hold that gap and move. A gap, if it is maintained, it's really bullish. Keep that in mind. If it fills the gap, it loses its strength. If it holds the gap and moves up, that's super bullish. So look out for stocks which open and low prices are same. I just want to show you that once again. Any stock where open and low is equal to same, like in this case, this is the condition. You can do that in your scanner and you can look out for in your default watch list. Where open is equal to low, where the open price is equal to the low price, it gives a confidence of going long. Whenever the open price is equal to high, it gives the confidence of going short. So tomorrow, if we open, check this scanner in your system, whatever system you are using, TradingView, TrendSpider, TOS, Interactive Brokers, E-Trade, wherever you are creating your charts, do this and come out with some trades where open equal to low and just go long in them. stop loss is your open price. All right. So in case the open is there, it has the strength, market will go up from there. Market has given up pretty badly. And as I said 2 days back, Fed is still infusing the money. So you cannot ignore that fact. All right. So AMD, if comes around 102.90, 103, it will be good. If you get AMD above 104, then it's positive. It will move up because it has tested the trend line. It has hold of this strong stop loss, 100.85. This has been a pretty good stop loss for AMD in last couple of days. Most of the stocks, including Nvidia, broke down, but AMD held this. So tomorrow, if market supports like just today, this could be one of the front runners in the market. Okay, so AMD buy above 104, near 104. This is your stop loss, and this is your target. I'm 80% confident on it. Amazon, finally, I'm positive on Amazon. And it tested our target 3260, closed right above it. So let's see where it goes from here. Amazon. Amazon also making a bullish engulfing or an outside day, if you want to name it. First target is 3286. Second target is 3306. Fourth target is 33. The third target is 3364. So I'll be looking for $100 move between Amazon. So here, if we get above 3286, keep the stop loss 3260. That's just below today's price. First target is 3306. And next target is 3364. And I am 70%. See, we were all bullish on our stocks yesterday. So all these stocks gave a good opportunity in the morning. All of them came near the good prices, gave you opportunity. If you are already holding, you should be able to make good benefit out of it. If you are not able to make a trade in any of these tickers, wait for the entries. If you get those entries, definitely go long in them. Boeing has been consolidating, and again, it came all the way here to 19, tested this strong support. A breakout about 225 will be really, really, really massive. It has been consolidating for a while, and on the weekly candles, you see it's making a weekly test of this trend line. A break of this trend line, there is no resistance at all. It has failed once, twice, thrice, fourth, fifth, sixth time. This is the week. If it breaks out here, it will be massive. Okay, so I am very bullish on Boeing. Buy about 225, exactly same. But conviction has increased today. Google closed 2747. We were positive on Google. Tested this 2627, closed above, and closed at our target 2751. And in the after hours, about 0.5% up. So positive target is 2800 now, 2815. Stop loss will be 2733. So Google buy above 2751. Stop loss 2733. Target is on the daily candle. Target is 2768 and 2800. Yeah, 2768. And one more thing which I want to explain to all of you is that if a stock opens above the target area, then wait. Wait and evaluate whether the stock is holding that area on a candle of at least 15 minutes. If it does, then look out for the next target. If it comes just to a spike and give up, then there's no need to enter in that. We have about 16 tickers. You can find one which works for you. Okay, there's no need to trade all of them. Pick one which works for you, which works in all these conditions and in front of you. That is a really important thing. Nvidia, we talked about Nvidia in the Q&A a couple of days back, and I told you that 197 is going to come and it's going to bounce from there. It did, it bounced, tested this long-term trend line. Is going to break it. After hours, it's definitely showing that it will test 29, 211, 280. So my target is 218 on Nvidia. Again, I'm bullish. Buy above 209.45. And stop loss will be the closing price, 207. First target will be 211.75 and second target is 280. Facebook did not recover as much as I wanted, but it's still in some of the double inside day. So a break above 335 can be really, really good. So 335.50 on Facebook, I'm just calling it an inside day. It's not pure inside day. If you come back and say, no, Naval, it's not pure, it's not, but I'm still considering this. My stop loss in this case will be this area, which is 332. Target is 338 and 342.90. Yes. So these two things are there. 342.90. But now I'm not 80%, I'm 70% confident. Disney, with market moving, I think Dow stocks will also give a hand. So Disney closed right on the 12 EMA, showing a good intent, showing a bull flag. Look for a target of 177 and 180 on Disney. So everything is there as is. There's nothing changed on Disney. And it is still 60%. Nike made a lower high and a lower low. It's not good, but it's holding this area, which is 147.95. So till the moment it's holding this area, I would say this is not a greatest of the setups, but if we get 150 and above, this could act as a stop loss and we can look out for 155. So Nike is, I would say, neutral. It's not positive anymore. Buy above 150, stop loss is 150.95, and this has reduced 155.85. And again, like, you need to pick up one stock which is working in your direction, which is at that moment in the good area, and you're liking that stock and the setup. Once you do that, you will find one trade, maybe two trades are enough for the entire day. Yes, Raj, we can pick 2, 3, but we should not be going more than 3. I think 2, if you hold them properly, if you enter in these areas, definitely you will benefit. But if you try to chase something, if you try to buy them in spikes, you will not be making good money out of it. Netflix, as I said, 621, 635 area to enter. It gave that opportunity. 626 it came, but that's really hard to enter, and it closed right there above it. So stop loss has moved up to 634. Target is pretty clear, 677. There's no stopping in between for Netflix. It's positive. Stop loss has only moved up to 635. So buy as much as you can near 635, which I really doubt. I will even mark like above 640. This is a very good setup, Netflix. I have been recommending Netflix when it was 530, 540 to go long in Netflix 600, 700 calls for next year. They are just printing money. Shopify. Shopify also did my target 1339, and I'm still positive on Shopify. After hours, it's showing very positive moves. A break above 1355. Yeah, it's a buy of 1355. Buy above 1355. 1355. Stop loss is 1339, which was the previous target. Now that is there. 1378. And again, guys, I do not change anything on daily basis in my charts. I just look at the candles, look at the price action. I have my Fibonacci defined, which has been defined for many, many months. I simply take into consideration the candle price, the price action, and the Fibonacci into consideration so that I can make a very good decision. And target is 1379 and 1420 on Shopify. The target have been updated, 1420. We might see this target on Shopify tomorrow. If you really want to pick a stock, that should be Shopify. Microsoft is super bullish. And I'm looking at your chat. I will include all the tickers once I'm done with my list. So Microsoft bang on, closed above 292, tested 292.80, closed above it, positive. Now there is no resistance. Stop loss is 292.31 and let it go. It has no resistance. Only thing is I have stop loss 292.11. Target for this is there's a gap which needs to be filled, 297. So first target is 297. If it fills the gap, it will go up, further up, and then 302. If you are long in Microsoft or if you are carrying long, that's a very good trade on Microsoft. Enter about 294.5. Roku, damn positive. Look at the move Roku had. 309, stop loss was this. Once it went above 309, it went to 322. So it was a massive, massive move. I had a good setup in Roku. I made a good trade on a single lot of Roku. Now my targets have been updated on Roku. I'm still bullish. Above 319, look for 333 and 345. So now targets are 333 and 345. I'm damn positive on Roku. Stop loss is 319. Buy above 325. Tesla, from level side, Tesla is holding, but it's making lower highs, lower lows. But the best part is it is allowing the 12 EMA to come and kind of making a ascending wedge. Now, or you can mark this as a W pattern, which is in shape, about to break out. So everything is same. The stop loss has been updated to 772.50. So this looks pretty good. I'm just giving it 60% because it was not behaving as strongly as it should. But everything else on Tesla remains as is. Snap was interesting above 71. Like I've been saying time and again, 71.89, whenever it comes, it has been bought. You should not miss opportunity to add snap around this area. A break above 74.40 is opening the doors for 78. If you get above 74.40, just buy this. Target is 78.50. This time it will not stop. Stop loss in this case will be this area 73.60. So most likely it will open. Let's wait if you can get around this area. And if it does, then this is your position. And about 70% confident here. And this is also green. Last one is pens on my list. Pens is making an outside day and it's kind of setting up a morning star, but this fall was pretty big, pretty massive. So if you are able to see a break above 51, you may see 57. So I'm still not saying it's positive. I'm marking this as neutral, but buy above 51.75. And you see here, this is a 12 EMA, which is there. That's the resistance. If it breaks above it, target is 54. I'm just giving one target at this time, 54. And if it breaks over 54, then we'll come back and look at this. I'm not 70%, but about 60% here. And stop loss is today's low, close, which I would say this one is 50.74. So this is my list for tomorrow, which I have planned, and hopefully we'll be able to make good use of it. And I want to urge all of you, you can take this into reference, this sheet, but please do your due diligence, understand what you are doing, do not chase or do not rush, and protect your capital. If you protect your capital, you will have capital to play and trade in future. All right, now let me go to the chat and pick all the tickers one by one, and we'll talk about them. So first was Beyond, and I will go into the chat and read all of the tickers. So Beyond has been holding this 100 area, and it has seen that previously that around this area there's a good support for Beyond. So I am assuming that it's gonna hold it here. If it does not, then story will be different. But if it does, then we need to be like, I want 106 to be tested. So there is a potential move towards 106 area in Beyond with a stop loss of 142. It's not bullish, but it's neutral, but it has potential to test this. Baba again, Chinese market is up. Let me just check Chinese market. Where is Chinese market? Right here. Hong Kong is trading at 1.5% up, which is pretty awesome. So it's behaving pretty nicely. So Baba will react to it. And I'm looking at Baba on my phone. In Hong Kong market, it's like about 5% up. It's making a higher high, higher low, which is bullish. Target is 147.80. If you get 147.88, try for 152. But it needs to hold above 147.88 on 30-minute candle. If it does, then it will push it to 152. 152 area, I would like to book my profits. So this is 5% up in today's market, which will constitute about 148 move in Baba upfront. So a move above this will be something you need to watch out for. Then we have Peloton. Peloton is making an outside day or a morning star. Definitely a morning star. So a break above 86 can be a move towards 92. on Piton. So Piton is making a morning star. A move above 86 can take it to 92 for sure. Then UPST. UPST, again, it got rejected. It had a bullish engulfing. It making a higher high but a lower low. So it's an outside day, but it got rejected by 312. I would not jump into UPST as of now. Even if it is looking enticing, it is not. It's getting rejected here. Either it needs to break out above 326, then it's a good trade. 312, I am not going to be long in UPST. I needed to break above 326. It looks very formidable gap between 312 and 326, but it is what it is. I'll not be jumping out and do a trade outside of what is looking in front of me. So that's my take. If it fails 312, look out for 271. 271 will come for sure. Then we have Tilray. Tilray, CGC, these stocks, like, they're making a base. Even last time when we were discussing that if you get an entry around 10ish, that's a good entry. Move of 1136 can be good and can be taken positive. On the weekly, it's still making lower highs and lower lows. I need a doji. If I get a doji like this and a green candle next to it, that will make me confident. Otherwise, there's no trade in Tilray or any other uh, these marijuana stocks, cannabis stocks. Let me talk about Moderna. So first is Palantir. Palantir today, like, it could not break out over 25. So there was never a trade in it. And it tested, like, it could not even break out of 12 EMA, which was 24.95. It failed right from there and came down. This is not a good pattern. We need a stop loss here. Like, it need to move about 25 to be showing any kind of strength. Like, in fact, it needs to break out about 25.50. If it does only, then it's positive. Otherwise, nah. 24 is your stop loss, which is like trading well below the stop loss. So there's no trade which is coming in Palantir. Then we have Affirm. Affirm, I said it's right there on the top, reject, like, close at the resistance line. I think it will take a breather. May come down to 131, 130 area. And from there, we need to figure out, like, the stop loss here is now 121. So there is a big difference between the stock price and the stop loss. So I think we need to see whether it holds this area or it breaks a little down, give a consolidation, and then move up. But this is the pattern in this. Every time there's a consolidation of a big candle, and then it goes down, then a consolidation and big candle. So I'll be looking forward for it to hold either 134 or it comes around 130 to 128 area. Then I'll be a buyer. Then we had Moderna. Moderna is like, it's done deal. I've been saying this again and again. It fails from here, just short it. So I did, but I booked it at around 315. It went further down. There's no stopping for Moderna. It will come down. There is a gap at 256, 57 area. It will fill that gap. There's no stopping here. These are so overvalued companies that fundamentally they should not be trading at these levels. They are good at like 2-digit levels. That's enough, and not even high 2 digits. So If you get opportunity, sell Moderna. Sell it for 259. Just see if you have price around 315, 318. If it bounces with the market and then go down. Then Mastercard. Mastercard has a bullish engulfing, but again, it could not break out of this area. 12 EMA. It had a good move for about $9, and let's see if it breaks about 350 tomorrow. We might see. I want this to break out on Mastercard, this range, which is trading at 355. It does, then it's a good setup. Like it's trying to build a W pattern, so we need a breakout above this. Okay, guys, do not post so many tickers because so many tickers will make you confused. Pick one or two tickers which you want to focus on. Okay, I have no problem explaining all of them, but point is if you keep on like looking at the news, looking at the articles, looking at all these things, and then you pick it up, nah. It's kind of making an ascending wedge right there. The bottom is still managed here at this area. If LRCX crosses 566, which is about 3% up, yes, it can definitely move. Or if you really want to enter around 560. 560 is a good entry for LRCX. Break above 566 can take it to 575 and 590. This is a good stop loss area. Yeah, you can enter. Then Palantir we did. UAN, I have no idea on UAN and I've never made charts on that. No, I have no idea, man. These stocks are beyond my understanding, so sorry about that. Roadblocks, uh, again, it's making lower highs, lower lows, which is not positive. I will only be entering into roadblocks if it breaks above 78. Otherwise, it's a very tight fight where I have to fight every moment to see if it breaks up or not. And I'll not be giving a good return on my money. So I'll not be entering roadblocks unless and until it breaks out above 78. Right now, like you should all be focusing on triple Q. Triple Q stocks are breaking out. And they have given already like 15%, 20% discount from the prices they were there 2-3 weeks back. Jump on them. There's no point jumping on all these stocks where they need strength to move up, which is not there in them. Chewy, again, if you really want to buy, but nothing as such. It's highly oversold. It may have a dead cat bounce, and bounce can be up to 68. So nothing in Chewy as of now. Then we have Fubu. I don't not understand why you want to jump onto these companies where you're not getting any kind of money whatsoever. It's holding this area, so you can take that as 23 as your stop loss and look for 24, 65, 26. See, your intent should be of making money, not loving a stock. If you keep on loving a stock, you will not be able to focus on any other opportunity where you can make money. Look out for the breakouts. Breakouts will give you good money. If you keep on loving a stock that no, today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, it will break. No, you're losing good opportunities in between. So focus on stocks which are good. Lucid Motors. See, I have a long-term option in Lucid Motors. I just want to disclose that. I'm holding January 2023 25 strike option and I'm not selling it. So I'm very positive on it. It is making an inverted head and shoulders right now. I think that's the neckline, shoulder. So it should see a bounce, which it did today. Tomorrow it should show a good bounce and test for 27 is there. This is a good stock to invest if you really want to. Then Square, Novx, Novx. Novx is in a similar boat to Moderna. These are so overvalued companies. It's already less than 50% from its top. There are still gaps which needs to be filled. It will still go down. I don't see any thing changing it. If you see it moving up, just sell it. It's a stock, sell on every rise. Palantir can go to 24. Yes, it had a positive news, but people sold. And when people sell, it was sold with volume. Square, again, it came to 225 2 days back, and then from there bounced, testing 240. You need a break above 240. If it breaks and gives you a candle of 30 minutes above this, you can look out for 243 first. If it supports 243, look out for 249. See, I do not trade on these CI stocks or these stocks, and I have never recommended people to trade on them. These are bullshit companies. These are the companies which are pumped and dumped, and I have no idea how they behave. I keep myself to big index stocks, and that's what I recommend everybody to follow. Big index stocks, they move up and down, but they cannot be like 50% down or 100% up next day. So I tend to avoid all this. I'm checking the live stream. What's your question, Abhi? That's what I'm saying. CEI, I do not talk about or trade these companies. These are total fraud companies. I do not trade. Like, if you have questions regarding big companies, big index stocks, I can answer. But if you talk about companies which are like this, I have no clues. These companies do not work on anything. They work on the pump and the dump. Somebody will pump on some platform and everybody will start buying this. So I tend to keep myself away from all this. So I have no idea where this company will move. It can be $10 tomorrow. It can be zero next day. No idea. VISL. Again, no idea. These companies, like, I cannot answer all these questions because I have no idea about these companies. These are like penny stocks. No idea. Sorry about that. PG, it made a bullish engulfing and closed right on the 12 EMA. If you get an opportunity above 142, that should be good. And you should be looking for a move towards 144 to 145 area. All right, so let me post the YouTube, the Zoom link in the chat. You can all come and we can talk about this. And I'm stopping the live sharing. Thanks to be a part in it. And we can talk about that, Mr. Brar, over the conditional buy and sell order. I can tell you how to do that. But let me just post the Zoom link so that we can all do interaction. All right. I'm just sharing the Zoom link. That's the Zoom meeting. And I'm posting here. You can all join this meeting and I'm just stopping the live stream.